114.4 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our rookie season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 16 of 36, which is going to take place at our first road course of the season, the famous Infineon Raceway for the Dodge Save Mart 350. I think now they just call it the Toyota Save Mart 350 because Dodge left NASCAR. Fucking traitors, they left us for the Japanese. I don't know what I'm talking about. But in the last episode, we went to, what was it, the Michigan International Speedway, I think, and finished in 35th. I think I was aiming for a 30th place finish, but I think I took my pits off much earlier than all the guys that I was around, so people were just flying past me. We pissed off Chase Montgomery quite a bit trying to hold that position, but I guess I could be satisfied with it considering it's not that bad. But I can't believe we've gotten to race 16 and we're still using the same equipment pretty much that we started out the season with, the same 52, 53 rating stuff. But the last episode, Tony Stewart got his third win of the season, so yeah, it's looking like a comeback season for Tony Stewart right now, and he is just 55 points behind Dale Earnhardt Jr., so I think he made up like 30 points in that race. Now, Tony Stewart is obviously more of a road course racer than fucking Dale Earnhardt Jr., so maybe we could find him like getting really freaking close after this race in a bit. We are still in 32nd place in the point standings, and my contract wants me to be in 30th place or better for the associate sponsor, Richard Petty Driving Experience. So maybe if we finish really well at Infineon, which is possible because it's a road course and they are not as talented at those tracks, and then Daytona, we could probably finish a little bit better than usual there because the super speedway can use pit strategy. But I think it's like kind of one or the other. I don't know if it's going to actually both happen. We're going to have to pray for that one. Okay, driver respect. Chase Montgomery, Jeff Green don't like me. I don't like him either. Let's go to team management, show you guys what I did after the last race that we ran, and we finally got this stuff in the shop, the chassis, the engines, and the bodies in the 91 condition. This will be done in 7 races. I really wish it would arrive soon because it's all 61, 56, and 61, which is much higher than the other stuff we use in comparison. And what we're about to be doing this snowmobile race with is equipment that I think averages out at like 53 or 54. Now, that's okay in comparison to the fact that it's a road course, but it ain't gonna be easy to drive, I'll tell you that much. With a car that hard to drive, I don't think we can possibly win this season, but I swear that we'll be able to next season. Maybe win at Watkins Glen in a few races, but I think it's too far away. But let's go to race weekend. We're using KCal Gaming's paint scheme because KCal Gaming is from California, and obviously this track is in California. We'll click Quick Select and get to qualifying. I say that Tony Stewart's better at road courses than Dale Earnhardt Jr., but this game gets it wrong and has Tony Stewart start like freaking 3 rows back from Dale Earnhardt Jr., but whatever. Let's just take our time to slow down for turns 1 and 2, I guess that's what you would call them. I mean, I'm slowing down all the way beneath 60 miles an hour. I'm still overdriving the corner somehow. That's how freaking bad this race car is. I do have it on default setup, so maybe it might be too tight because of that, but if I loosen it up, I'm probably just going to spin the car easy. And this car is probably going to spin easy enough as it is. Don't overdrive turn 6 or whatever the hell you call this. And all these sharp turns I'm bound to overdrive just because the brakes don't work that well either. At least I think that's the brakes that cause the problem. Get on the gas in time off of turn 7. Okay, let's say I did the first half of the track quite decently. Just go through S's without chopping the track too much. Well, cutting the corners, I don't know what to call it. And my biggest concern right now is just turn 11, that I don't overdrive that, try to get a good braking point. What am I doing? Just driving into the sand right now. Okay, I could have gone faster through there, but I don't think I really want to test it. Get on the brakes now. I was a little too early. And now my stopping of the freaking brakes caused me to overdrive a little bit more. Well, off of turn 11, we're at 1 minute and 5 seconds, so I think that's a sign that we just finally got our first pole of the season. Finally added some contingency sponsors to it. Yep, that is a pole run for 1 minute and 12.8 seconds. So, let's just go kill some fans, because I hate them all. They all root for other drivers. Destruction! I was about 0.8 seconds faster than Jeff Gordon, who will be starting next to. Sadly, he's probably going to shoot past me once we get to the start-finish line. Yep. You know, that's practically cheating, but whatever. Oh my god, hi Jerry Nadeau. Yeah, Jerry Nadeau's good at road courses, so that's not helping out my chance of getting a few extra points in this race than other drivers. Oh my god, he keeps getting underneath me. I'm trying not to hit him, but this car's kind of wobbly. I'll just let some of these people by so I actually have room to work. We are 3 wide in the uphill section. That's not healthy. Hey, Ricky Craven. Okay, I need to dive to the inside right here. Don't have the room. Gotta slow down an extra bit, but Sterling Marlin just wants to run me over. I'm already falling out the top 10 in a bit, aren't we? Oh my goodness, slow down, car. And now I'm wrecking Bill Elliott. freaking brakes just don't work, man. Well, we got us 8th place back, but that's not that big of a deal. I want to try to finish in the top 10 in this race. Now that we've gotten about halfway through the track, it's split up a little bit, so maybe I can make up a few more positions and probably lose them in the process of tire wear being a little more extra than the AI. Ah, man, that was rough. Whenever you got all these cars all stacked up in the first few corners, at least it doesn't get all glitchy like it does in some of the later EA Sports NASCAR games. Oh my goodness, we're going to pass Bill Elliott in turn 11 right here. Let's just make sure we get on the gas at the right time. Okay, so that's 7th place. Bill Elliott, you stupid son of a bitch, don't try that. You're too old for this shit. Oh my god, Bill Elliott, you're stupid. What are they trying to do? Fit into gaps where you can't pass. Like, you literally should not be trying to pass in that position. I just need to pull away from this guy. I think my best chances in this turn right here coming up. And meanwhile, I'm giving a lot of room to the guy in front of me. I think that's Mark Martin in 6th. That's funny because he drives the 6th car, you know. Come on, come on. Damn it! I swear to God, I was on brakes for 2 fucking seconds straight. Fuck you, Rusty Wallace. Get off my ass. Jeez! This car is not appropriate for road courses. Road courses. Stupid road courses. My car can't take it, and I'm forced to drive like shit. And I'm still not driving like shit enough for this car to just get. And Rusty Wallace just won't leave me alone. I'm slowing down so much for a corner, and it's still not enough. I'm just so sick of this freaking car. We should have a better car by now, to be honest. It's a miracle that I've gotten some of these finishes that I have at the same time. Like my tires aren't on the ground or something because I'm just sliding. Okay, can we get through turn 6 right? I'm not turning in time because I can't see the corner happening. It's freaking blind. This is not the kind of car to be able to take blind corners. It's such a freaking hellhole right now. I mean, next season we'll be winning here and just pulling away almost, but right now, no. This is just depressing. I'm going to be pitting at the end of this lap, and if Tony Stewart gets a run on me, I'm going to have to be letting him by, to be honest. I think we've been catching Rusty Wallace a little bit. Okay, decent taking of that corner, all things considered. Freaking tires are wearing down like crazy. Oh my goodness, I think I'm overdriving this corner, but that's just tire wear making it look like that. And I'm going to overdrive turn 7 a bit. I have no more grip at all. I just have nothing. So we've closed in on Rusty Wallace and Jerry Nadeau somehow. I remember Jerry Nadeau passed me as soon as the damn race started. That was ridiculous. Everybody passed me, especially Jeff Gordy. He started 2nd, but he passed me before the start-finish line. Okay, we made it this far. I'm going to head down pit road. There's so much shit that I just got to cut through in that situation just because it's been very, very crazy just sliding back and forth. No grip. Car only wants to drive straight. I think I almost sped into pit road because I didn't know exactly where the thing was. It's a green flag pit stop, so I'm just going to get left tires. I have actual damage, visual and physical damage, so we're not repairing that. We'll get a full tank of fuel. Actually, we're going to get 1 can of fuel just so we can make it like, you know, 1 extra lap if anything, because to be honest, we were able to make it to like lap 10 on the fuel that they already had in the car, so putting like 1 can of fuel will be enough to make it in the end. Maybe I can still win this race. This is a huge pit strategy. It said 9 seconds estimated. It's like 9.9 seconds. I think it was like 9.7 or something. I don't know. Okay, we're getting back onto the track. We're freaking 36, and there's no one coming up behind us, so hopefully I somehow have this lead, and I have it by quite a bit, because if that were the case, I could find myself being far enough away to not have to worry about anybody behind me after pit stops play through. Right now, freaking right front tire is so damn worn that it's really affecting how I drive this car. What is this? What Ken Schrader is getting put in the freaking tires in turn 11? Well, we're passing all these people who are taking their pit stops, but I know this isn't all of them. I think they've still got a couple more cars after this. Yeah, I see some staying out. They're on the back side of the track right now, so yeah, they haven't pitted yet. That's probably Jeff Gordon or something, because, I mean, they're already all the way over there, so that's like my only thought. Okay, it's 20th right now, and there's a bunch of cars that we're going to be passing. This is a sign that we could be finishing like top 5. I think top 5 at the worst, like literally at worst. Ken Schrader's got to be like lap traffic or something, so I don't know if I even want to compete with him. Like, if I do pass him, we might find him trying to compete with me again. Our right front tires, of course, already in red condition, by the way, so that's going to make this even more difficult than it was in the first half, just because it's so special and important to our race. Obviously, at a road course, it's both front tires. No, no, no. There's just no stopping stuff like that from happening, okay? Okay, get the car back around. Okay, what are you doing? You're just doing donuts with your rear tires instead of the front tires. Like, come on, at least do it with the front tires if you're gonna do it. The tires are so worn, and I gotta maneuver my way around Ken Schrader, and position 24, so I'm still losing positions. I don't know if these guys are on some pit strategy or whatever. I saw Jerry Nadeau, so that's one of the lead lap cars. See, now we're all bunched together, and I have the worst tires in the field. Am I going to gain positions because these people have to take pit stops? No, it's going to end under caution. Where do I get to finish? Do I get to finish good? Please? I saw Jerry Nadeau, and he was like one of the last people to pass me. Okay, I'm finishing 12th place. 12th place is a relatively good finishing position because in so many of the past few races I've had stuff like 42nd twice. I got 33rd, 35th, 26th, and then we had a 35th place finish in Michigan. All these other, I don't even know which one's which at this point, but 12th place, that's a number that definitely stands out amongst them all. So, that's great. In the next episode we're going to Daytona International Speedway for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. And we're going to be using Dale Reynolds' paint scheme because I used KCal Gaming's paint scheme in the Daytona 500. So I decided to use a paint scheme of another YouTuber and friend of mine that I know quite well from out the years. Now, if you saw otherwise in the results, Tony Stewart did not get his 4th win of the season there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got his 7th win of the season in that race. I was just saying, Tony Stewart's better than Dale Earnhardt Jr. road courses, but this game gets it wrong because my favorite NASCAR game just can't be on my side because this is career mode and no one's on your side in career mode. And now Tony Stewart loses 10 points on him, so I think Tony Stewart finished like in 2nd place probably. There's Dale Jarrett who was up there as well. So, am I in the top 30 in points now? I'd really like to be able to say that we got all of our sponsorship expectations like we need them to be after that race. No, we're in 31st place. And we are, like, what, how many points behind Kenny Wallace? I think it's like 8 points? I have 8 points behind Kenny Wallace. Oh, but it's taking so long, man. If I could have not just spun the car going through the S's on lap 9 or lap 8, whatever the hell that lap that was, then I could have, you know, maybe even won the freaking race or at least gotten a top 5. And none of this shit would have been happening right there. Could have been like 29th or 28th, I don't know. And then you got the driver respect levels. Chase Montgomery is still pissed because he wasn't in that race. I think that's what the case was. You know, we ticked off Bill Elliott a little bit, and Jeff Green, we never encountered him. So, yeah, we didn't really make me that rivals in that race at all. Okay, we can go into team management. There's really not that much to look at because we still got that chassis, body, and engine in the shop right now. That 91% right there. We used up that equipment by 5%. And I guess that's good because sometimes it goes down like 6. It's just we're using really bad equipment at a super speedway. This equipment's worse than the equipment that we used last time we went to Daytona, I think. Shop editions, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll be here in 5 races now we've completed that race. Sponsorship, happiness definitely goes up for Advanced Auto Parts, because that really helped out our average finish. It was 72 happiness for Quality Plus Ford dealers. We started on pole, so I think for a while that really helps us out with, you know, starting above 30th place and stuff like that like we need to. And then of course the associates, the happiness actually went up. I'm 31st in points, but the happiness went up. Wait, just how? What did I do to fix that? I'm so confused. Like, how does that even happen? I'm not in 30th points in yet, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm so confused now. But see you next time. That's that, and episode over.